Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the week so far. And welcome to this new video on the Stellar. Just wanted to do an update. I covered Stellar quite a bit last week, obviously with the news of the announcement, which has turned into a bit of a flop, but that was expected. If you, I know that there's quite a significant portion of the community around Cilinix Crypto that follows for Stellar and XLM content. And as most of you know, this was expected. All right, there was a bit of hype because of the announcement, and then a sell the news effect on Tuesday the 12th, my birthday. So since then, XLM has been bearish. All right, it's I've been thinking about entering a short very often on XLM, but as you can see, it never got past the 236 fib, and it always respected that, which is an indication of a very strong downtrend. So the big question is where can we actually expect some bigger support? Is there some sort of a chance that we'll get some bullish momentum here? So that's what we'll talk about. But before we dive into that, I do want to briefly mention that I have my own premium trading group as well, in which I share my own trades as signals, but there's also my trading guides to actually learn how to analyze and trade like me. And you could have, for example, seen this drop coming from quite a mile away. But apart from that, you also gain access to a chat room full of traders. Very valuable. If you want to become a better trader, consider joining. Links will be down in the description or the pinned comment. But for now, let's get into XLM. So the thing is that now technically the main support level that's coming up is really around like 11 cents and 11.2 cents. All right, so 0.112. And I don't see, like Bitcoin, for example, has been quite bullish over the last couple of days, but we have barely seen anything from that with XLM. Like there's barely been any bullish momentum. So now, just purely technically, I don't see a way in which XLM would not break down below towards 11.2 cents. Maybe if Bitcoin breaks above 27,500, but I'll leave that up to you to decide whether you think that's realistic or not. There's barely any bullish momentum. If we talk about and take a look at the volume, what you'll see is that the volume has dropped down significantly since last week. It's up a little bit now, of course, because it's the weekend or it's the beginning of the week. But there's nothing really stopping XLM to drop down towards 11.2 cents. It might spike up towards the 382 fib right here if there's some sort of a spike from Bitcoin. That's a possibility, but overall, I expect 11.2 cents. Like I said, I mean, there's really only two things that could help XLM become bullish on the short term, at least. This is a short-term analysis, as most of you know, and those are that if Bitcoin really gets like if it gets really bullish, or if XLM has some other news, some better news than what they brought. But that's not something I expect. It's also not, with Bitcoin, it's not something I expect. With the news, that's not something I can predict. So then I expect us to drop down to 11.2 cents. Now, I do expect support there. Now you can also see that there's the 200 EMA at 11.3 cents. So I do expect support there. But I do think that it depends on how much support we get from there. But ultimately, if XLM is not able to break above, for example, 12 cents, I know it's a lot of numbers, but still, if it's not able to break above 12 cents after finding support at 11.3, 11.2, then ultimately I do also expect a drop down towards the levels just above 10 cents. But that's a bit more for the long term. I'll still keep you updated on this, but for now, short-term analysis is what I said. But that's my take on XLM. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.